Okay, good, good. Good morning, good morning. Let me see if everything is okay. Hello, hello. Oh, good, good. Very good. This is good. All right, all righty, all righty. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, guys. This is Eddie from Gogo Hanguk. Another month is gone. Time flies. I normally do the live streaming in YouTube and Instagram at the last Thursday every month. So I feel like I did like yesterday, but it's another month, like last Thursday of February. 안녕하세요. Hello. 안녕. This is Eddie from Gogo Hanguk. Hello from London. Hello. 안녕하세요. This is live streaming as always. If you guys have any questions about how to study Korean in Korea or like general stuff, you can ask us. I will answer you as much as possible. And also, sorry, last time I believe I missed the app. I missed a lot of questions from, especially from the Instagram. So I will answer you fast, so that you can get all the answers. Of course, some part, I cannot really give you the answer. Sorry about it, but I will do my best. Pennsylvania from USA, Scotland. Hello. Good, very good. From the beginning, I have a lot of starting question. Good, good. Anyway, if you have any questions about how to study Korean in Korea, that's what we do as a Gogo Hanguk. So if you have any questions, I will answer you right now. In the meantime, I will do my best. But if I miss any of your questions, please, contact us using our contact form or info@gogohanguk.com. But as always, using the contact form is the best way to reach us. Where is the contact form? When you see our bio, there is a special link. When you click it, there are several menus that you can use. So you can just click the contact form and then send us your questions, request, anything. Okay, so I will answer you short for this time. What is the minimum age? So normally, if you want to study Korean in Korea, it's minimum 18 years old. Minimum 18 years old above. There is not really maximum age. Okay. Is there on? Just 1 second. Sorry. Another question. So I just answered you about the minimum age. Hello. Is there an age requirement to apply? Yes, same thing. Like you need to be over 18 years old and having high school degrees minimum. 호주에서 살아예요? What is the best way to learn vocabularies? That's something that taking a lot of time, I believe. Of course, I'm not a teacher, so I cannot really give you the best practice of learning or improving Korean. However, especially for vocabulary, I think you need to take a lot of time. Keep studying using whatever you want or whatever you think that is working for you, and then you need to keep studying it. That's something that I can answer you. Or if you, for example, if you like K-pop or certain songs, like from the song, you can get vocabulary by vocabulary, and then you can learn from it, and then you can make sentences as with 2 or 3 or even more vocabularies. That would be my suggestion as a beginner. But when you go up and up, there are some words that we cannot really use it like often, but still you need to know. Then you need to keep searching for it, and then you make your own goal for like 10 words for a day or something, and then you can, I guess, like memorize and use it properly. Still, you need to use it in the real life, because some word meaning this, however, is more often used by someone some other meanings. Then there's no way to learn from your country, but coming to Korea as a like traveler or like a studying through us, then you will be able to like learn and really use it, I would say. Do you need a degree? No. You don't really need anything, but once again, the minimum requirement is over 18 years old and the certificate, high school certificate or degree. So technically, yes. So you need to provide you graduated your from the high school. So kind of, yes, you need to have high school degree or above. For example, you finish your high school and you finish your degree, like a bachelor's, then you can just provide bachelor degrees, the last one. I want to do it, so where to start? Where to start using our contact form, and then we will get back to you within 3 business days. Okay, September. If I have 23 years old, if I can still go to university and stay in the dormitory, yes, totally possible. Totally possible. There is no, since the university has like a minimum requirement, like 18 years old. After that, you will be able to, if the school has like dormitory, normally they have, then you will be able to like register for it and then stay there. Can a 14 years old girl apply for study in Korea? Less likely, but what we have is that we have study trip for minors, like 14 to 17. That would be one option. Other than that, you need to be over 18 years old. What is the study trip? Study trip is like, the program that we made for a short period of time. You will come to Korea, 2 or 3 weeks, and in the morning you will study Korean, and in the afternoon there will be some activities and accommodation including. So study trip is good for 2 or 3 weeks for kind of vacation, wanting to know, how I feel like in Korea, studying Korean, this and that. So that's the program. One key program, like having all the things are there. You can just like book the study trip and buy the flight ticket and come to Korea. Once again, study trip has like morning time Korean language program. In the afternoon, activities relate to K-pop, culture, history, and then accommodation including. So that would be only option for minor. What is the best SIM card option? I mean, it depends, because what you can do is that you will get the SIM card from the airport and also through us. There are a lot of product with different carrier. So I'm not sure like what the best product, best like SIM card option. However, there are several options, and we can also help you to get it. And it's based on like how long you will stay in Korea. Because when you see the SIM card company from the airport, they will ask you like, it's good for 7 days, it's good for 15 days, or like a month or so. So it's depending on like how long you are going to stay in Korea. Is there an upper age limit? Not really. Can you study Korean since zero, knowing nothing but Spanish and English? That's possible. But the Korean course will be taught in Korean from the beginning. So teacher will teach you Korean in Korean, from the beginning, from the scratch. So that's possible. However, learning like coming to Korea and learning new language is like so what I normally suggest you is that like try to, if you plan to come to like next June or September or so, I want you to still like learn yourself like as for the surviving, so that like how much it is in Korean, where to go that place or how to get there, those kind of simple sentences for your life, like for your surviving in Korea. And then from the school you will study Korean from the beginning. So that's possible, but still it's better to learn the basic. How do you ensure student safety during your program? Uh, Korea is known for one of the like safest countries. So I think you know, uh, of course, uh, I would say just like is one of the safe one of the safe countries in the world. Even during the night, is not that. I mean, it's easy to go out by yourself, like going to convenience store at 2 a.m., 4 a.m. is quite common. I would say that would be my answer to you. What should I do first? If I want to do Google Hanguk, then you can. The first step would be sending us the contact form. For how long is the course? So good question. So as I said, you can start from the scratch, right? So normally the Korean program has like a six level. From the beginning, level 1 normally, and being a top is level 6. This like one level will take 3 months. I normally say 3 months, but technically it's 10 to 11 weeks. So 10 weeks course, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5 and 6, meaning that you will be able to finish all the level in 1.5 years. So one level, 10 weeks. I normally say 3 months. So if you start from the beginning, it will take like 1.5 years. But still, if you studied before, then from the beginning, school will do the like level test. Then you will be assigned the proper level. Like, for example, you studied, a months, and you will be able to like assign to level 3, then level 3, level 4, level 6, level 5, and 6. It's gonna take like 1 year. So it's based on where you are, and you can start from the beginning. And also, one level will take 3 months. What kind of visa do you apply for? So language course, you will be applying for D41 visa. D41 visa is good for 2 years, up to 2 years. And yet, like for example, if you study only one term, then you can study Korean with the KETA or visitor visa. That's also possible. How long are the courses? I just answer you. One level take like 10 weeks, about 3 months, and then each month, each level has like a same like 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. How do I know? How do I know how to pronunciate the words? That's not easy. That's not easy, but there are many tools that you can use, I think. So you need to take all the advantage of it. Of course, the best way to find the Korean friends in your country or coming to Korea and ask the Korean people how do you really pronounce the words, the sentences, and so on. Will I be able to speak good Korean within 6 months? It depends. As I said, if you studied a long time from the beginning by yourself, then you might be able to do that, but it's not easy language, and also you need to keep practicing. So if you start, let's say, if you start beginning, and if you study 6 months, I would say 10 to 15% of the Korean, I would say. So 6 months possible based on your current level, but not easy. I really want to study Korean with the Gogo Hangul. I'm afraid of that I not speak English good enough to communicate with each other. The Korean course, as I said, like from the beginning, the teacher will teach you Korean in Korea, in Korean. So you don't really worry about like not having a good English skill. It's more likely, of course, like for the communication, if you don't speak Korean, if you don't speak English, it's not easy for staying in Korea. However, you know, uh, Korean people as well, they speak Korean, not a lot of English, of course. Of course, many young generations, they tend to have good skills, good English skills, but not everyone. So coming to Korea, you need to know why you want to come. It's not communicating Korean with the English. It's not like a communicating with Korean in English. It's more likely you try to learn Korean and using the Korean to communicate with Korean. So that's something you need to think about. In order to study Korean in Korea's university or college, how much does it cost? Is there any scholarship? For us, we introduce Korean language program. In terms of the Korean language program, there is not really like a scholarship, but there are some schools has like a scholarship after, meaning you need to register first, and if you are being good student in the class in the school, for example, first place, or you attended 100%, then there are small scholarship. But still, you need to be registered first, and then the following term, or the school will give you a little bit of like pocket money to you. When it comes to college or university, there are certain scholarships that you can apply for. Having certain Korean skills, or if you come from certain countries that the school has some scholarship, but for a language program, they don't really have scholarship. From the YouTube, if I miss the summer apply application, when will the winter one be able to? Because at the moment I am planning everything, and I'm afraid I might miss the summer application. Okay, good question. So Korean program has 4 terms in a year: March, June, September, and December. So we just finished the like March applications, and we started like accepting like application for the June term. So you would have for the June term, for the June term, you would have like 2 months, 1.5 or 2 months for the preparation. So I think it's totally possible to come into Korea. In the meantime, the December application will start around September or October. So if you want to planning to come June, September, or December of this year, please contact us right now, so that you will be able to get all the information what you need. You also ask about the price. So as I said, there are like 6 levels. One level will take like 3 months, right? So one level will cost you about $1,500. 1500 US dollar for 1 month. Oh, shoot. Okay, I think I still like miss a lot of questions. And let me see. I need to answer you faster than this. Okay. Good. Very good question. I learned to read Korean through a Korean worship song. I mean, that's one of the options. Yes, that's possible. I will study at Dongguk University in September. Nice. Dongguk University is good. We have good feedbacks about Dongguk University. Is there a 3 weeks program? Good question. Because normally university, the minimum length for 1 month, one level is like 3 months. But if you want to study, if you don't really have 3 months time, if you take a vacation and wanting to come to Korea for, I don't know, 4 weeks or 10 weeks, then we have a school called Lexis Korea, one of the best private school. So you will be able to register the school from the 1 week up to like max, no limit. So if you want to study 3 weeks only, then we can also help you to study 3 weeks course in Lexis Korea, at Lexis Korea. That's one of the best private school in Korea. Is this more ideal for someone with no kids? I have a 2-year-old, and I'm interested in this program. The Korean program is very intensive. You need to study 4 hours per day, and after that you might need to also study a little bit of after. So if you bring your kids with the program, it's not easy. That's something that I can tell you. The Korean course is very intensive. Can you work in Korea as a foreigner? Yes. Is there a, I would like to ask about how much is the tuition for the Korean program for 6 months? Good question. So as I said, 3 months is about 1,500 US dollar. So 6 months would be, about 3,000 US dollar for only for the tuition. I'm studying nursing at university in UK. How can I do to study this summer? I mean, as I said, like if you can take a lot of like a vacation, then 3 months, like the university asks for 3 months minimum, like a study. But if you want to come to only like a couple of weeks, then the Lexis Korea, the private school would be one option. So ask us. Based on your plan and budget, we will tell you what to do. Okay, I answered you about the price. Am I too old to learn at 72 as my brain isn't as sharp as in earlier years? I mean, it depends. However, learning new language is like a long journey. Even the young people, old people, doesn't matter. Unless you are like a baby, 3 years old or 4 years old. Learning new language is not easy, especially for the Western people. Korean is one of the like hardest language to study. So in that sense, you can start anytime you want. There is no finish line. There is a line for like on your satisfaction. However, not really. I mastered this language. Maybe yes, maybe not. So then, like starting from like 72 years old, 50 something, 40 something, it doesn't matter. I would say, And also, there are many people who can speak a lot of languages. They study, like keep studying. This year, this that year, that. So there is no maximum age. It's more likely, if you having a fun learning the language or Korean, that would be my answer. So there is no, I would say there is no like, you cannot study Korean at this age. I don't think so. Which university do you have in Busan? Thank you. So we have two universities in Busan, Gyeongsang University and Silla University. And Lexis Korea has also like Busan campus in Busan. So we have three schools technically. How much is it? I answered you. I saw a lot of people saying you need to 10,000 US dollar. Is that true? Yes, but that's when you need to get a student visa. When you get a student visa, the school actually government asks for certain documents, and then 10,000 US dollar is one of them. I would say the government asks for 10,000 US dollar in your bank is because you need to provide, under the student visa, you cannot work, of course, for the 6 months, for the first 6 months, meaning that you need to like provide yourself for the like food, accommodation, and so on, so on. So our government asks for having 10,000 US dollar in your bank for, surviving, in Korea. So that's true. But for example, if you want to study less than 6 months without visa, then you don't need it. But if you need to get a visa, staying over 6 months, then you need to have like 10,000 US dollar to get a visa. So the reason I'm saying over 6 months is because, as I said, if you wanna stay in Korea less than 90 days, you don't really need the visa. But you should, I mean, you need the visa for like, you need a visitor visa or KETA. But if you want to stay over 90 days, which means you need to register for 2 terms, which means like 6 months, and then for getting a student visa, you need to have like 10,000 US dollar in your bank. Is there a scholarship? I answered you, not really. Can you work on Korea as a foreigner? Yes, of course, you can do that. But you need to have a visa, you need to have a job in Korea. What are the total cost? I normally give you like two things in terms of the like cost of living in Korea. Tuition, as I said, 1,500 US dollar for 3 months. Accommodation, one of the big money, would cost you about like $600 US $600 US dollar per month. So if you multiply 3 times, it's going to be 1,800 US dollars. So 15, 18 for tuition and accommodation, summing up is the 3,300 US dollar for 3 months. For 3 months. And then on the top of it, there are yours based on your spending habit, how much you spending like on fashion or on food, transportation, and SIM cards is like above. But that's something that I cannot really tell you because it's based on your spending habit. But minimum being in Korea as a language student, $3,300. $3,300 is gonna be for 3 months studying and living, like accommodation and tuition. Can you do a program for 2 weeks? Yes, possible. Yes, possible. We can help you to get into Lexis Korea, the private school. You can go for from the first 1 week is possible as well. What do I need before and I land to Korea? What do I need before I land to Korea? It's a little bit vague question. However, visa, money for your surviving. I know we normally ask you to bring like 1 or 2 credit card because credit card is very common to use any place in Korea, and you need to uh, I don't know. Can you give me more like specification? Oh, surviving skills like surviving Korean. How where is bathroom? How much is it? How to get there. The surviving Korean. Is accommodation included for 6 months? We can also help you to get accommodation. The school has dormitory, and also we can also help you to get a share house, homestay. If you want to stay in like Goshiwon mini studio, that's also possible. So you can also ask us about the accommodation. One question from YouTube: will there be any English support staff in this program? And I'm planning to do the 3 months program. I'm allowed to stay longer after 3 months. Yeah. Yes. Normally, school has someone who can speak English. Yeah. And there normally Korean university has like a Korean person who can speak Korean, of course, and English, Japanese, and Chinese. Normally, school has like 4 language support: Korean, English, uh, Japanese, and Chinese. Sometimes Vietnamese. But for us, we can also support you English, Spanish, Italian, French, and you know what? We just launched the services in Swedish. So we can also support you in 5 languages. Okay. How much time take the entire course? The course itself, as I said, like one level will take 3 months. So based on your level, starting level, the maximum level normally is level 6. No diploma course, not yet. But we are planning to expand our service, not just only for the Korean language, but also another program as well. So stay tuned. I just, I'm coming this Sunday to Korea. Oh, is there a place mansion or apartment? Yes, they do have. We do have. Korean has. However, registering or like booking those things are not easy. Normally, they ask us for like 1 year contract, 2 years contracts. Of course, there are short-term contract as well, but then like the rent fee is slightly like more expensive. Which is which SIM card is best for 6 months? I answered you like previously, but for the 6 months, I'm not sure. You can also get the SIM card from us, so you can ask us. We will help you for that. Is there any program to study in Spanish? Is there any program to study in Spanish? I never saw the Korean program in Spanish. I don't think so. Maybe you can like search for the program from the YouTube because some Spanish person can teach you Korean in Spanish. I think that's the better way. I think. Okay. I answered it. Is there a ceremony after the program is over? I think so. Like each school has their own like a graduation party per class or per with the whole language course student. I believe they have. And then at the time, there will be some prizes as well. As I said, and if you are being a first place in your level or in your classroom, then the school might be able to give you something. Not every school, but some school. Okay. This is Eddy from Gogo Hanguk. I do normally live streaming like every Thursday, last Thursday in YouTube, in Instagram. And this is AMA, so you can ask me any questions about how to study Korean in Korea or basic stuff. I'm a nursing student in my sophomore year. Do you advise I complete my education here or I look for a scholarship to study in Korea? I really want to stay and study in Korea. That's something that I cannot really answer you right now. Uh, but decision is up to you. I mean, if you want to study nursing in Korea or in your country, it's your choice, not me. Can can a can an ajumma like me apply? Yes, that's totally possible. As I said, there is not really a maximum age limit, but minimum 18 years old. Very good question. Very cute. I'm studying. I'm studying nursing. Oh, many people studying nursing. I'm studying nursing at university and have break during summer. Is there a program for 3 weeks or a month? Yes, as I said, there are two things that you can do. One would be our study trip. We have study trips in spring, summer, and autumn. We just launched the autumn course. So if you want to take advantage of like uh, uh, promotion, super early bird promotion, so you can take it. Anyway, so in the summer we have a study trip for 3 months, and you can also register Lexis Korea, 3 months. Sorry, 3 weeks and a month. That's also totally possible. So let us ask us. We will tell you what to do, what you can do. Okay. Let's moving on fast. Oh, it's networking is going on. Very good. Scholarship, I just answered you. 3 months is minimum. From the university course, yes. The reason that I keep saying the university because in Korea, universities can only issue the visa letter. So that's why I keep saying university. So if you want to study Korean longer than 3 months, you need to go through the university course. Otherwise, like private schools cannot really issue the visa. So that's why the university course is a minimum 3 months. I would like to get scholarship to study in Yonsei University. What is the mark I should get, or what are the certification a person should I get a scholarship there? I mean, you are asking for the, I guess, like a bachelor's. Then bachelor's is something that we do now. So you need to ask the question directly to the Yonsei University. I mean, the universities has their own like a scholarship system. So I think it's best way to ask them directly. And based on your status, so based on what you have, it could be different. So meaning you can stay for 2 years in Korea. Yes, possible. I mean, as I said, language course visa is D41 visa. D41 visa is good for 2 years. Question would be here. So then you might be able to ask question. You can ask me. But then do I need to register 2 years at once? Not really. The visa is good for 2 years, meaning that, for example, you plan to study only 6 months, I would say 6 months, and you like the course, you like being in Korea, then you can extend it without leaving Korea. So another 3 months, another 6 months is totally possible without leaving Korea. Of course, there are small conditions such as you need to attend well, and you need to have a certain scores in the midterm or in final term. That's kind of like condition. But if you are good for those things, you can study 2 years, which means you can stay in Korea for D4-1 visa up to 2 years. So yes. What courses are you offering Korean language program? If I finish in 6 months, will I be able to have a good level of Korean? As I say, it depends. Technically, you can pass 2 levels by studying Korean for 6 months. As I said, 6 months mean like 3 months level 1, another 3 months level 2. It could be level 3, level 4 based on your skills, but that's something that you can achieve for 6 months. I think I answered you. I'm very interested in this program, but is this idea for someone with no kids? Have to. I just answered you. Same question. What's the cost for 3 weeks? 3 weeks course, I might be wrong, but it's about 600 US dollar, 600 US dollar, 700 US dollar with the application fee, only for the tuition. What kind of job can you do if you have a study and work visa? Are there any rules? That's very. I mean, based on your visa, I think if let's say for example, if one company, there in terms of working visa, I would say there would be 2 conditions: one, working holiday visa, and the working visa that your Korean company support give you. Then for the second option, you can only you can only work under the company, but working holiday visa, there are certain fields that you can work, but normally a lot of places, and it's based on like where you can get the job, I think. So working in Korea, we don't really have a lot of information, so that's why I can give you those like a small answer. Sorry about it. I think I answered you. Cost and scholarship. Can I teach English in Korea if I have dual nationality from UK and another country? And being a teacher is not about the nationality. Of course, you need to be like it's beneficial, or you need to be. I might be wrong, but you need to be the English is. You need to be a country from the mother tongue is like English, but it doesn't mean that you can teach English in Korea. It's more likely the schools, academy, or like Hagwon will ask for high school, university degree, normally university degree, and on the top of it there is like TESOL teacher like certificate also, so being a UK person doesn't mean that you can teach in Korea, teach English in Korea. There are certain things you need to also prepare. 선샹님 고마워요. No problem. I answered it. I see in a video one time the Korean is easy to learn. Oh, just you need to pay attention and practice too much. I mean, from the beginning, learning alphabet is easy, one of the easiest one. If you spend like 2 or 3 days, you can read the word or the vocabularies, but it doesn't mean that you understand the meaning of it. So the Korean alphabet is easiest, I would say easiest one. However, after that, it's gonna be not easy. Meaning after we finish the 6 levels, we can read and write Korean? Most likely, yes. Yes. The level 6 is being the advanced. Almost there. See you on April for the study trip. Oh, hey. Yes. See you soon. What's the success rate of student versus learning Korean? Success rate of the student versus learning Korean? I don't think I can give you the answer because, yeah, success rate. What is success for learning Korean? Do I have to take the place? Today's. Do I have to take the placement test if I don't speak Korean at all? Not really. So if you are total beginner, you don't have to take the placement test. Just you can be placed in level 1. Just tell us, I don't want to do the placement test, level test, and I just want to be in the level 1. Possible. Mm. I'm studying Korean at university free. That's good for you. Is the youth program on still on next year? Yes, yes. It's every year. I really want to do my IT in Korea. I'm nursing student. How do I go about it? Oh, totally different field. I mean, as I said, there are some schools that offer the IT programs, IT degree or master, bachelor's. So you need to, search for the information. Sorry, because for us, we currently we only introduce Korean language program. Sorry about it. Okay, I answered you. Age limit, I answered you. Okay. Pretty much same question about I'm afraid, the scholarship information uh, and the university courses, that's something that, we cannot give you. I think I gave you the price, like cost of living for 3 months. Oh, do you give the documents that we registration in your school in Korea to have a visa for more than 3 months? Example, 1 year. And if we have more than 25 years old, is it okay? Do you give the documents that we registration in your school in Korea to have visa for more than 3 months? I'm not. I don't really understand your question, but yeah, more than 3 months. So even 3 months or 6 months, the school asks for certain documents. So once you submit the documents, it's not like there is no returning, except extreme cases. Except extreme cases. So once you submit it, the school will keep it. It's law from the government. And then if you are totally okay with the 25 years old studying Korean, what's the best area to stay near the Hanyang University? Near the Hanyang University is pretty much like a center of the Seoul. So many people stay like Wangsimni area, which is like one stop away. But still like Hanyang University is like well located, so you can stay. You know, it's not education actually, but there is many options. But many students stay in like Wangsimni area, like nearby. Walking distance would be like 15 minutes on foot or 10 to 15 minutes on foot from the YouTube. If work companies offer me a job, am I allowed to take it because I'm planning for the 3 months course, or do I need to let the university know? If work company offer me a job, I'm allowed to take it because, I mean, if you need to cancel your program, you need to let the school know. So based on the date you report, or based on the date you depart Korea, then there might be some like a refund based on the date. So you have to, if you cancel in the middle of the term, you have to let the school know. When do Korean university usually start their classes during the September semester? I mean, for Korean language program, as I said, there are 4 terms: March, June, September, and December. And normally they have like a start from the 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. If you are being placed in the afternoon class, it's gonna start from the 1 p.m. or normally 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Is accommodation included for level one? Uh, I mean, if you want to go to university course, then you will study 3 months. You will study 3 months, and then during the 3 months, you need to have accommodation. Some school has like dormitory. So if you want to get a dormitory, you need to ask us. And if you want something else, we can also help you. As I said, there is dormitory option for the accommodation. Dormitory and the share house, homestay or mini studio called like Hoshiwon. We can also help you to uh, book one of them. I want 3 weeks. As I say, there are private school. You can study also 3 weeks. Oh, I think I missed a couple of questions. Oh, shoot. A lot of questions, I think. Once again, if I would this time, I'm answering you very fast. Oh my God. But I think I still have a lot of things, a lot of questions that I have to answer. If I miss any of your questions, please contact us using our contact form. Contact form. Here is the contact form. Contact form is in our link bio. When you see special link in bio, there are several options you can choose. Uh, because I missed where I stopped. Oh, I cannot do this. I will go back. What date in September does Korean class usually start? I mean, it depends. Like normally the school start like early September or middle of the September. Each school has different like starting date. So some schools like starting their September term early September or in the middle of the September. Okay. I only know Hangul. I'm very beginner in Korean. Do you think I can improve my Korean a lot if I study for 6 months out there? I mean, yes, I think so. If you never studied Korean in Korea, it's much. First thing, so Korean program is very intensive. So you need to study 4 hours per day, 20 hours per week. After that, you might need to also like do homework like this and that. Then you will like technically learn a lot, which I normally say like intensive course. So I believe it's much faster uh, than studying yourself. And also, the good things about being in Korea, learning Korean, is because you learn in the morning and in the afternoon. You can meet Korean friends or just random Korean people by asking for like a coffee in the coffee shop. You can practice what you learn from the class. So that's something that the beauty of being in Korea, you can really practice the things that you studied. That's the beauty of Korean, a beauty of being in Korea, and that's something that you improve a lot in a short period of time. I want to go to South Korea for Korean learning, Korean language program and culture. Can I get the scholarship? As I said, we don't really have a scholarship. Any virtual, any virtual courses for Korean? I try to look for some. I mean, we as a Gogo Hangul, we have online program made by the Dongguk University and Hanyang University. And beauty of our program is that once you finish the course, you can start from the next level. So we have two level 1 courses from the Hanyang and Dongguk. You finish the course and then come to Korea, starting from the level 2. So that's something that only our program can offer. Can I DM you because I would like to come study in South Korea during the summer period. I mean, the best way to ask us to contact us is using our contact form. So I would recommend to using it. Is it easy for people to understand classes if we don't speak any Korean? I mean, as I said from the beginning, you will be learn Korean. You will be learn Korean in Korean. So I think it's not easy. But as I normally say, learning new languages is not easy. Not just only Korean, but also any languages. You know, so you need to keep studying, keep motivating yourself, keep pushing yourself, and then you will be able to achieve something. And as I said, the best way would be being in Korea, using it what you learn from by yourself or from YouTube or something, and then you can communicate. Being in Korea with communicating with Korean people. I badly need to learn how to speak Korean for my work. Oh, can I request for your website so I can check? Can I request for your website so I can check? Thank you. No problem. I mean, you can check out our, website for sure, gogohanguk.com. But we introduced the program. We are not teaching. We are not teaching you. Okay. I think I missed a lot of questions. Okay, sorry about it. Holy moly. And my finger is not working today. Oh my god. Not 30,000, 3,000, 3000 for 6 months. Sorry for my pronunciation. 1,500. Oh my god. There is huge misunderstanding. 3 months studying, 1,500. Not 15,000. So studying 3 months, 1,500. Sorry about my pronunciation today. Must you maintain a minimum GPA in order to stay in this program? No, as I said, there's only two requirements. Having a high school degrees or above, and over 18 years old. So if you have those, you can apply for the course. Of course, based on if you need visa or not, there are more documents you need, but that's the main minimum requirements. Okay, I believe I missed many questions. Sorry about it once again. Oh, it's already 8:54 Thursday morning. I will send an email. Yes, please. As I said, best way to contact us is using our contact form. Oh, this is. If I don't know Korean, how much time I need to be able to communicate almost decently? I mean, it depends, but I would say you need to study at least 1 year so that you will be able to understand and speak and basically communication. Of course, as I said, if you studied it before, like a long time, then in the level, I would say being level 1 is the beginner, being level 6 is the advanced. You need to be around like a level 4 in order to kind of communicate well enough. But it doesn't mean that you can do that as a Korean mother tongue. It doesn't mean like that. However, you can still understand, catch what they say, understand it, and also you can respond in a way that making sentences not with the hard word, but still, you know, decent way, I would say. 안녕하세요. Oh my God. I need to be extremely careful for this. What happens if we pay tuition but our visa is not approved? Is there a refund policy or something of the nature? Yes. I mean, once you don't get the visa, the tuition fee will be like 100% refunded. But among our students, most of the case, back with our history, since 2016, all our students get a visa. Oh, can I apply for 6 months to a university in Busan and next 6 months in Seoul? That's possible, but only one condition. You need to go through the admission 2 times. You cannot just like change school in Korea. You cannot do that. So you study in Busan for 6 months, school A, and then school B in Seoul. You need to go through all the process once again, the application, visa, and so on, and then you will be able to study 6 months in Busan and 6 months in Seoul in different school. So that's possible, but you need to go through the admission 2 times. Is it easy to make Korean friends? I don't think so. The meaning behind of it, I mean, it depends. It's more correct answer. It depends because being in Korea, you need to be active to make your friends. Otherwise, it's the same thing. Me being in another country, you being in Korea is totally the same condition. It doesn't mean that because of Korean people or because you are in Korea, you cannot make your friends. You need to be active in many ways in Korea, and then you can make friends. Go out every time. Talk to the random person on the street, not aggressively, but of course nicely. Then you will be able to make Korean friends. But they will not come to you. You need to go for them. Then you can make your friends, as I did, with my personal experiences. Nobody will come for you. You need to go out, make friends, do this, do that, and then you will be able to make friends. So that's why I normally say it depends. If 2 levels take 6 months, does 6 levels take 1 year and 6 months? Yeah, technically yes. Technically yes. What does homestay means? Homestay means that you are going to stay with a Korean family, and then they will provide normally meals. It's your selection, but you are going to stay in the Korean family. That's like homestay. Hi, I'm from UK and I have a question. I graduated school in 2017 and my school gave a book that as all of my qualification. Does that count as proof I graduate from the school? School in 2017, my school gave a book that as all of my qualification. Does that count as proof I'm graduate from the school? Okay, I mean, if you want to study over 6 months, which means you need to you should have visa, then you need to provide some school asks for transcript from the in high school or like the last school you finished, then you might need to also like provide that. But it depends. So please let us know what you want and how long you want to study, and then based on that we can tell you what to provide from the school you graduated. Okay, I think still I missed a lot of questions, even though I tried to answer you very fast. It didn't work. Sorry about it. Next time, more shorter, shorter. Nice, nice. Thanks for a good question from Diana. A lot of good questions. I believe I missed some of you as well, some of your questions as well. Okay, good, good. Let me get like 2 or 3 questions and bye bye. I normally do like a 1 hour ish. Let me get a good ones, good ones. Oh, most frequently asked question. How possible to search for part-time job during the program? So first the 6 months with the Korean language program visa, you cannot work. First the 6 months, you cannot work. But after that, you can work up to normally 20 hours per week. So you can do the part-time position. But as I said, first the 6 months you cannot work, but after that you can work under the D4 visa, student visa. 안녕하세요. Let me see if there's good one. Are you going to save this video? Yes, I always do, I always do. You can search for, YouTube, as I said, like Instagram here, YouTube here, and I do live streaming as well in TikTok. In the middle of the every month, in the middle of the every month. If you miss any of, this one, this like last Thursday live streaming, then you can also like join our live streaming on TikTok. TikTok has some technical, sorry, TikTok has some technical issue. After 30 minutes, it's lagging. I was like moving like this. I don't know why. I reported it, but it still like hasn't fixed it yet. So I had to finish it like after 30 minutes on TikTok. But still, you can get this video remaining on YouTube channel as well as Instagram. So you can go through from the beginning. Any book recommendations? I mean, the most popular things they talk to me in Korean books. I think you can start from the talk to me in Korean. Okay, I answered it. I know the Korean alphabet and some basic words. Would this be level 1 or level 2? Definitely level 1. Okay, can I still do the 3-month study program, but still work my USA job? I work virtually. Virtually. That's possible. That's possible. However, as I said, Korean language program is not easy. It's very intensive program. So doing both at the same time is possible, but not easy, I would say. Okay, that would be my last answer, I think, for today. All right, guys, thank you for joining our live streaming. I do normally live streaming last Thursday of each month, every month. So if I miss any of your questions, you can come back 1 month later, or you can also ask us using our contact form. Sorry, I did my best, but still, I think I still missed a lot of your questions for this time as well. Sorry about it. Sorry about it, man. I don't know how the mechanism is. All right, guys, have a great day, and hope you see you soon. Great night in some areas. No problem. 감사합니다. Thank you so much. And no problem. Great questions. Great question. I love it. I love them. Of course, some things I cannot really answer because what we do is then for now is like a dedicated like a introduce you like a learning Korean program in Korea. But as I said, like we just launched our Swedish help. Last year we launched our like French support. So we want to do our best to expand, give you like more options, more services to you, more programs to you. So for now, we only help you to get a like a Korean language program, but in the future, long-term goal would be to help you to get a even scholarship, or like a university program. Not for now, but in the future. I know what you want. We know what you want and the information you need. So, and if we think we are good enough to provide those services, we will do our best, to give you correct information, up-to-date information. But until that, our support will be limited to the language programs. But we will do our best. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, and hope you soon. Bye-bye. Let me finish YouTube first. Bye, YouTube.